kind of a common sense type of person, and I have certain expectations. And so imagine my surprise when I called Kay Hagan, because I was upset about a bill that was going to be coming before her, and I wanted to make sure that she understood my position on this bill. And I told the person, the receptionist who answered the phone, that I wanted to talk to constituent services, and I wanted to talk about this bill. Imagine my surprise when the phone was answered by someone with an accent that was not from our shores. And worse still was by someone who couldn't communicate with me. I couldn't understand him, and he couldn't understand a word I said. Now, I was really upset about this, and I really started questioning, why would she do this? Why would she have somebody on her staff that couldn't communicate with her constituents?
Diversity.
And maybe it's by design. Maybe she doesn't want to communicate with us, because if she did, she'd be here now. But I learned something very important, and I'm going to remember. She didn't want to talk to me, and next time she's up for election, we're not going to forget. And we vote. The people in this room vote. And we need to tell her that when we call and we want to talk to her, it'd be real nice to hear somebody with a sweet Southern accent. And I came to North Carolina by way of Chicago and Los Angeles, but I've been here 19 years, and I've learned some of the idioms and the, you know, it's, hey everybody, how are you? And it would have been real nice, but I don't think that she wants to hear what we have to say, because if she did, she wouldn't make it too difficult for us to communicate. So, that said, I also have a history in healthcare. I'm a registered nurse, but I gave up my license a long time ago because I saw a lot of what is happening, and I saw it was coming, and I didn't want any part of it. But way back when I was in nursing school, one of those classes I had to take, and I know some of the other healthcare people in here had them too, one of those classes was anatomy and physiology. And in anatomy, I learned something amazing. God gave us a computer. He put it between our ears, and he called it a brain. And we learn, we assimilate information, and we can make decisions based on what we hear and we see and the experiences we have. And I want them to know that I can make my own decisions. I can use all the senses that God gave me and take my brain and decide what kind of health care I want, what kind of decisions I want to make, whether I'm going to be a good patient or a lousy patient, and am I going to contribute to my well-being or be a detractor. But those are my decisions, and I don't need somebody else to make them for me. I tell my son all the time that every decision you make has a cost and a benefit. There is a consequence, and you live with it forever. And we make those decisions, and we live with them forever. But the government doesn't have to make them for us. So, healthcare is one of the things that we should take control of and not cede to the government. I just have one other thing to say about healthcare. And normally I don't get involved in things like this, but I have a stock tip for you. And I don't usually get involved in the stock market. But if this healthcare bill passes, look for companies that specialize in medical tourism, because you're going to have to go out of this country to get what you're going to need.
Is Richard still around? Richard Blake?
You're Richard?